Hey, good morning, everybody, or should I say good afternoon? My name is Amanda McConchie. I'm with Century 21 Redwood Realty. I am here at Embrace Home Loans in Fredericksburg, Virginia with John Reed. He is the branch manager and senior loan officer here at Embrace. And we're here to talk today about something special. It's called the Beyond program. It is a mortgage loan program geared towards unconventional buyers. So we're going to kind of talk quickly about give an overview of the program. It's just now rolling out, so you guys are probably one of the first people to hear about it. But without further ado, let's get into it real quick here. And this is John Reed, as I mentioned. He's with Embrace Home Loans in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Thanks, Amanda. Our proprietary program called Beyond, we just started it about a month ago. So it is unique to Embrace Home Loans. And it's for unconventional borrowers.
Okay, and so what qualifies as unconventional?
So usually it's anything that doesn't fit inside the Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA, VA guidelines. Your typical borrower that has most lenders are 620 for FHA, 660 for conventional loans.
And we're talking credit scores here.
Credit scores. They need, whenever you get into a higher loan amount, they're called jumbo loans.
Mm-hmm.
When you get into jumbo loans, the criteria for those loans increases.
Right.
They can't be over a 43% ratio or 40% ratio, 25% down.
And so also with conventional, those are people, your average conventional, traditionally your conventional buyer, someone who has a full-time job, they're on a W-2, they have to provide bank statements, all of that, but they're typically an employee of a company. Correct. And what I'm understanding is Beyond is geared more towards like if you're self-employed or if you're an entrepreneur or you have maybe a little bit more sporadic income, but you have good assets, you have decent credit.
Yes.
So is that kind of what is that correct?
And you don't necessarily have to have decent credit. We'll go down to a 580 credit score.
Oh, wow, okay.
For this program. We'll go up to $2 million loan amount. It is really geared toward the self-employed borrower. So many self-employed individuals that they write a lot of their expenses off.
Mm-hmm.
So on your typical conventional loan, we have to use the adjusted gross income. Mm-hmm. We can add in a couple of things back into that to try and get their income up, but most of the time they've written everything off. So we throw the tax returns out.
Okay.
And we use their bank statements. So we use 24 months bank statements.
So you're looking at more like cash flow over a certain amount of time.
Correct.
Okay.
And we'll take those deposits. We'll subtract a couple of deposits out if they're, if you normally make $10,000 a month and you deposit $10,000, and 1 month you have a deposit of $50,000, we'll throw that out to figure up your income. So we don't have to use the AGI. We use the income that is actually going through your business. Okay. To determine your ratios and what you qualify for.
And does this work for borrowers who may say they are a W-2 but they make what's considered like a lower gross income throughout the year? Yes. But say they make bonuses on a regular basis or commissions. Is this something that would help those types of borrowers as well?
Correct. So we can look at W-2 borrowers that maybe they had a housing event, a foreclosure, short sale, modification, something like that may throw them out of the conventional loan process.
Oh, yeah.
This will allow them to get this loan through Beyond with 10% down, something of that nature. We can work out a loan with them, use their income still from W-2, but they may need 3 years or 4 years or 5 years to fit into a conventional program. So this allows that. This program allows for non-warrantable condos.
Okay.
I know there's some condos that are not warrantable or don't fit the FHA guidelines, something of that nature. We will do those also. Has a variety of products. 15-year, 30-year, 5 and a 7/1 arm. We will have the interest-only arm coming in the next couple of months once we get all the right paperwork worked out for that. Some of the other things that come into this are the will allow up to 20 acres.
Oh, wow.
On some of this. So a lot of times I ran into self-employed borrowers that have a couple of things. They're looking at a property. They may drive dump trucks, for instance, and they may need that acreage because they work from home to park their dump trucks, kind of thing. And we may need the bank statement program. So it works great for a lot of these individuals that, for self-employed borrowers that need the higher acreage. And when you get into the conventional type loans, there is a limit on acreage and there's a limit on the income you can use. So this is a great product for the self-employed.
Well, it sounds like the mortgage industry with this program and Embrace Home Loans is kind of jumping into the 21st century.
Correct.
Because, there's so many different job opportunities. A lot of people are self-employed or consultants or independents or 1099. I think this is going to be kind of a groundbreaking mover and shaker for the mortgage industry. I mean,
our pricing team, secondary market team, went to the MBA secondary market meetings last week, and last year there was, 2 years ago, 2016, there was $4 billion in this business in 2016 for the United States. Last year, it was $14 billion.
Wow.
And they're expecting a 400% increase for 2018 in this business. So the opportunities are limitless for the borrowers that haven't been able to get a loan in the last couple of years. Now they're realizing they've came up with these formulas that determines, okay, we know that a self-employed borrower, they all do these certain things. They write off all these expenses. They write off everything, but that's really not their income.
Right.
And they are good borrowers. We just need to find a different way to look at their income. So they've realized that this whole huge market is out there, and so we're one of the first ones to tap into it. And I think it's going to be a huge year for the.
It's going to be exciting. And you guys are going to be holding classes sometime soon in the near future, next few months, maybe for realtors, so that they can learn more about this program and educate their clients, and as well as for potential borrowers, correct?
Exactly. Within the next 30 days, we're going to hold a lunch and learn for realtors too.
And you should come to that because there's free food.
Exactly. We know everybody wants free food.
Yeah.
And then it specifically, we're going to open up to self-employed. You see these first-time homebuyer seminars all the time. So we're going to do a self-employed seminar, and we're going to do, and it doesn't have to be self-employed. It could be anybody that hasn't been able to get a loan in the last year.
So you just want them to come in and see
if it works for you.
Yes.
If somebody has told you can't get a loan to buy a home, come and see us. Call me 540-842-1484. Contact us on our Facebook page, your Facebook page. And
I'll put all of our information, both John and Embrace's information and mine as well. At the end of this video, I'll post it for you guys for easier access. But John is one of the most knowledgeable guys in this industry. He's been in the industry a heck of a long time.
About 25 years.
Yeah, 25 years. Oh.
So
he knows his stuff. So if you want some legitimate information, come see John. But this program, like he said, if you're not sure whether you would qualify because you've been declined in the past, now it's not going to be a fix for everybody. If your credit's 400, probably not going to work for you. But there is some forgiveness with some credit and with some foreclosures and short sales and deeds in lieu of foreclosures, things like that. Options that some conventional conventional loans won't allow for. This may be a good solution for you. So I just want to thank you, John, for giving us a little bit of insight.
Thank you.
Keep your eye out, audience, for the seminars and the lunch and learns that'll be coming up. Check John's Facebook page, his website, call him. He's always happy to talk to you. He'll get back to you if you leave him a message, or you can call me and I'll put you in touch with him either way. But I really appreciate it. I think this is going to be really exciting. I'm really excited for all the potential new home buyers that this is going to bring in. So,
me also.
So thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll see you soon at a lunch and learn. Thanks,
Amanda.
John. Bye.
Bye.